Newscast. It is Wednesday, April 22nd, 2009, and I'm your anchorman, Christian Londos. This is my co-anchor, Nate Borth. Earth Day aims to inspire awareness and appreciation for Earth's environment. It is currently observed in more than 140 countries around the world.
What do people do?
The April 22nd Earth Day is usually celebrated with outdoor performances where individuals or groups perform acts of service to the Earth. Typical ways of observing Earth Day include planting trees, picking up roadside trash, conducting various programs for recycling and conservation, using recyclable containers for snacks and lunches. Some people are encouraged to sign petitions to governments calling for stronger or immediate action to stop global warming and to reverse environmental destruction. Television stations frequently air programs dealing with environmental issues.
Public life.
Earth Day is not a public holiday, and public life with regard to transport schedules and opening hours for schools and businesses is not affected.
Background.
The April 22nd Earth Day, founded by Senator Gaylord Nelson, was first organized in 1970 to promote ecology and the respect for life on the planet, as well as to encourage the awareness and growing problems of air, water, and soil pollution. Some people prefer to observe the Earth Day around the time of the vernal equinox. In 1978, American anthropologist Margaret Mead added her support for the Equinox Earth Day, founded by John McConnell.
Symbols. Symbols used by people to describe Earth Day include an image or drawing of planet Earth, a tree, a flower, or leaves depicting growth, or the recycling symbol. Colors used for Earth Day include the natural colors such as green, brown, or blue. The Earth flag, which was designed by John McConnell, has been described as a flag for all people. It features a two-sided die printed image of the Earth from space on a dark blue field, made from recyclable, weather-resistant polyester. Margaret Mead believed that a flag that showed the Earth as seen from space was appropriate. Things you can do in your own home.
Bottled water isn't proven to be any cleaner or safer than tap. The New York Times estimates that it costs nearly $1,400 a year for someone to drink 8 glasses a day of bottled water versus around 49 cents for an annual supply of tap. Drinking filtered water is a lot less expensive, just as healthy, and good for the environment.
Trash bags are a necessity for most of us, but that doesn't mean you always have to go out and pay for them. Consider using shopping bags that you get for free from a grocery store instead of buying new plastic garbage liners. You're helping the environment by getting 2 uses out of the bag instead of just 1.
Wrapping paper is something most of us can get along without, since a little creativity can go a long way. Raid your recycling bin for old maps, sheet music, kids' artwork, magazines, newspapers, and paper bags. Wrapping gifts in newspaper or magazines need not be dull, especially with a little forethought. Is the recipient a sports fan, gardener, or cook? Choose relevant images or wacky photos. Paper bags can be cut up and decorated, or not.
The United States uses
54.9% coal to produce its energy, 21.7% nuclear, 9.8% hydro, 9.4% natural gas, 3.947563211 repeating 1% oil, and 0.4% other. Coal as fuel.
Coal is the primary use as a solid fuel to produce electricity and heat through combustion. World coal consumption is about 6.2 billion tons of coal annually. China produces 2.38 billion tons of coal in 2006. 68.7% of China's electricity comes from coal. The United States uses 1.053 billion tons of coal each year, using 90% of it for generating of electricity. The world in total produced 6.19 billion tons of coal in 2006.
Global warming is affecting countries worldwide.
All kinds of animals suffer from plastic in the wild, particularly those of seemingly innocuous shopping bags that seem to turn up inside of and wrapped around dead creatures of all kinds. Several American cities, such as San Francisco and New York, have imposed regulations on the use of bags. Ireland has taken steps to further anyone who uses a plastic bag must pay the equivalent of 33 cents in a penalty surcharge. Bag use has naturally fallen, but it hasn't put much of a dent in the worldwide 42 billion bag a month habit.
Finally, resources are stretched when the German government dares impose a speed limit on the Autobahn. Yet reporters...
Der Spiegel.
Oh my god. What the hell, Eric?
Stop it.
You're gonna have to... Start it over. Finally, resources are stretched when a German government dares to impose a speed limit on the Autobahn. Yet reports...
Der Spiegel.
That is just what the state of...
Bremen.
did earlier this month. Finally, resources are stretched when resources are stretched when a German government dares to impose a speed limit on the Autobahn. Yet reports...
Der Spiegel.
That is just what the state of...
Bremen.
did earlier this month, reducing the maximum speed to 75 miles an hour. Chalk 1 for the conservation, though there are doubtless some unhappy road warriors out there. Thanks for watching the Greenway Newscast. Have a great night, and be kind. Okay, good.
One day in Botswana, I saw a iguana. He said, recycle, recycle, recycle. The earth is dying. We need to revive it. Recycle, recycle. The iguana was crying. He wishes he was flying. Recycle, recycle. When I say iguana, you say recycle. Iguana.
Recycle.
Iguana.
Recycle.
When I say green, you say grass. Green.
Grass.
Green.
Grass.
Earth Day. Earth Day. Recycle. Iguana. Iguana. Recycle. Stop it.
No, you're...
Ooh, stop. I forgot. One day in Botswana, I saw a iguana. He said, recycle, recycle, recycle. The earth is dying. We need to revive it. Recycle, recycle, recycle. One day in Botswana, I saw a iguana. He said, recycle, recycle, recycle. The earth is dying. We need to revive it. Recycle, recycle, recycle. The iguana was crying. He wishes he was flying. Recycle, recycle, recycle. When I say iguana, you say recycle. Iguana.
Recycle.
Iguana.
Recycle.
When I say green, you say grass. Green.
Grass.
Green.
Grass.
Iguana. Iguana. Recycle. Iguana. 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 Iguana.